I'm alive. Somehow. Anyway. Hello! Yes, I'm still weird. Probably always going to be a good bit weird. That's probably unavoidable. I digress. Time for a very quick opinion video. Now here's the thing is that this opinion video could also be viewed as a matter of fact. Or a cautionary tale. What have you. I'll leave that to your discretion. The opinion video is basically entirely this. Don't be like me. Don't do it. You've done nothing wrong. You are not being punished for nothing. Don't do it. No. Stop it. Get help. Dear Lord. Ah. The thing is that honestly, it can be fun dipping into the insanity pool, but I'm going to tell you right now, it is far more pain in the ass than it's worth. Oh my god. The only thing is that I am like this because it's kind of ingrained into me to be completely unhinged and insane. It's just part of me. I can't really excise it without excising the good stuff about me too. So smile and nod is what I will do. Yeah. My advice is to take, if you're going to be taking any aspects of me, I recommend keeping it very small. Take the good things, throw away everything else. The honesty, you can keep that. I advise it. It makes life a lot easier. And hell, finding romance is a lot ton easier if you are just blatantly honest. Being so bluntly honest about what you want is going to help you in the long run. That works with video games. That's for fixing video games. That is everything you can possibly think of in life. Being so bluntly honest to the point where you don't hide even from yourself what you want or what you're feeling is a huge benefit. Totally take that. The perversion, unless your significant other a freak, probably don't. I would just throw that away if I were you. Sure, be honest about what you do and don't like, but that's about it. Probably don't make sexual jokes 24/7 around your almost entire family, and the only one who's ever safe is my grandma. No, really. The only one safe from my awful jokes. And even then, sometimes they slip out. So yeah. Now, here's another thing. The idea of wearing stuff that you feel comfortable in, regardless of what people might think or say, that's cool. Maybe don't go to this extent, obviously. I wear these because I just hate the feeling of like the sleeves, because almost every single time without fail there's always an annoying ass seam that's like scraping at my shoulder and crap like that, or scraping at my armpit. It just drives me nuts. So, hence these often. The reason for black, though, is just because of comfort. And I feel like it helps slim my thickness down. Or I could just be going back into working out instead of being a lazy ass. Oh, hey, speaking of, that's another advice. Don't be lazy, like me. There are times where laziness is great, where it allows you to come up with really quick, very easy, this will definitely fix the problem solutions quickly and effectively. But then there's my lazy, where I haven't worked out in 2 years. My thick ass has not worked out in 2 years. Damn. I used to be able to deadlift like freaking 300, no, 220. No clue where I was getting the extra one. Dear God, I need to work on math. Honestly, I do advise that, though, is just try to keep that laziness tempered to beneficial instead of going to it. Believe me, it is telling you not to do so. That it's not really that great. Now, this is another thing I advise. This one is a nightmare to do. I fail at it massively, often. If you don't believe me, ask Smab, ask my girl, ask Val, ask Muppets, ask Silver, ask just about anyone who's ever met me. I can get in my head and get discouraged like a professional. You should definitely try and if you're going to take it to a sane degree. Eating habits. Dear Lord, I am a damn pig. Despite my looks, I have literally eaten 12 freaking tacos, 2 burritos. I think I had like an entire quesadilla and fucking 2 drinks. I think like 2 things of cinnamon twists at Taco Bell before. No, really. I had 2 of what used to be massive ass sodas. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's great to not be picky, necessarily, and it's great to have a good, healthy appetite. Don't eat like I do, which is like a mixture between a black hole trash compactor and a pig, in case you're curious. It's also messy and ugly to watch. The only people who are masochistic enough to actually enjoy watching me eat is my girl, and nobody else, including myself. I also think it's repulsive, so you're not alone. And the rest of the world agrees with you also. So even more, you're not alone. Now, I figured I might as well, how do I put this perfectly? Honestly and genuinely, there is nothing inherently wrong with ambition. No. Ambition is not inherently wrong. It's once you start to have too much ambition and no semblance of sanity or common sense or realism or really anything that slows you down and makes you realize, this is going to be too hard. I should do something smarter. Let's just say I ain't one of them. Hell, I am so idiotically overly ambitious to the point of where I am right now at a crossroads of either becoming a developer making games by himself, which is a terrible idea as I'm learning, because by the time I finally can make a good game, it's going to be so long. So very long. Like double the time it would take for any other greenhorn, okay? That's how I clearly have plenty of creativity, can come up with bonkers out there ideas. Clearly I have no talent though when it comes to tech. I just don't. No matter how much I try, I am learning toxically slowly. So yeah. Like hell, it took me a year to learn that there's such a thing as too much light. That took a year. Look, half a year, alright, a couple of months, sure. An entire year and some extra snapped on. Oh no. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. So now I'm at this weird crossroads where I'm actually heavily considering on, instead of becoming a developer, instead leading an entire development studio instead. And especially since I know for a fact that if I'm the one leading that studio, I can ensure the employees never get fired for stupid ass shit. I hope you heard that one in all the salt, corporate. I hope you heard it. I hope you heard it and felt it deep in your soul. But another thing that I know about, if I become a lead of a development studio, I can ensure that the other disgusting, stupid, brain-dead crap that is not only anti-business, anti-consumer, anti-money even, that's happening over in corporate, I can at least know that if I'm the one who's leading the studio, I can ensure that it does not happen. I can ensure that any jest about adding loot boxes or extortion or $100, $200 editions, this and that. There's only one type of edition we would even just about entertaining when I run this. Alright? If I run this company, there's going to be only one way this gets run. The right way. Guess what's not going to happen? There's not going to be some shit ton of downloads. Guess what? You put the disc in, go. Ultimately, I will see you when I see you. I go. See ya.